Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Library Board of Trustees board meeting. Today is January 12th. This is a virtual meeting. And I think I need to read Governor Baker's order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Laws, Chapter 330A, paragraph 18, and the governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place. This meeting of the Library Board of Trustees will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Specific information and the general guidelines for the remote participation by members of the public and/or parties with a right and/or requirement to attend this meeting can be found on the town's website at shrewsburyma.gov/coronavirus. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to listen or watch the meeting may do so by visiting www.shrewsburymediaconnection.org. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event that we are unable to do so, despite best efforts, we will post on the town's website an audio or video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting. If people could please mute your device until the chair of the board addresses the public hearing and opens this meeting to public comment. So let's call to order. The first is to review and act to approve minutes of the November 24th meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? I think we need to do a roll call. Joan?
Yes.
Dean?
Yes.
Lisa?
Yes.
Nancy?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Anne Marie?
Yes.
And myself, yes. Okay. Second item is to review and to act to approve the director's activities of November and December of 2020.
Please let me know if you have any questions based on my report.
You have been very busy as usual.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was having like meeting anxiety reading all your.
I think by the end of December, now we're all used to virtual meetings. And I tried to look at the positive aspect, that is, we don't have to drive places, we don't have to worry about the commute. So decided I should enjoy all the virtual meetings.
Yeah. Especially now.
Wear your slippers.
The winter.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for going to all those.
Priya, what is the Mass Mutual Association Women Leading Government Conference? What was that?
Oh, the Mass Municipal Association has a wing of it, which is the Women Leading Government. And they had, last year I had attended the real, in-person program. And this year I got the opportunity to attend the virtual conference. They had invited speaker, Alison Shapira, I think was her name, and she did a presentation on how you should conduct virtual meetings.
Oh, okay.
Very timely and appropriate. And then they divided us into small groups where we shared, how giving each other feedback on different aspects of virtual meetings.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments?
No, I
Move to approve.
Second.
Second.
Okay. All those, so we'll take a roll call vote again. Joan,
Yes.
Dean,
Yes.
Lisa,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
April,
Yes.
Anne Marie,
Yes.
and myself, yes. Okay. Next item on the agenda is the financial and legislative issues, and to review and act upon the fiscal year 2020 year-to-date budget, and to review and act to approve the fiscal year 2022 budget proposal. And Priya, you sent us
And I
those.
just,
Did you skip item 4? Sorry, did we skip item 4?
Was that
Oh,
part
yeah.
of?
Oh, programs. Well, we could review
this,
it was, I thought that was part of 3, but we can do item 4 first. Let's do that. So talk about the programs and services, your report, Priya, about the programs
I
and services.
I just have a short report. First, Happy New Year to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm happy that our library staff and I are healthy and we are able to continue providing services to the community that they seem to appreciate. The community survey that's on our website and that people can access, we've received 114 responses, and it's heartening to know that people have expressed their happiness at being able to borrow books and other materials in a safe manner. They would like more programs on health, technology, and DIY related topics. They appreciate the arts and crafts, kits and supplies that we provide for children and families. And they appreciate being informed of programs and services via the newsletter, the website, the online calendar, and social media. I'd just like to mention 2 ongoing programs that, again, the community seems to love. One of them is the Pen Pal project, the 01545 Rights. And this is connecting kids and seniors. We've received about 95 responses, distributed 57 letter writing kits, and have forwarded 34 letters from participants, from kids to adults. And the letter writers range from 5 years old to 73 years old.
Oh, great.
Wonderful.
Intergenerational program, and that's matched participants of all ages based on their general interests. The other program that's ongoing is the Winter Reading Program. It's going on for 8 weeks. Patrons just have to enter the title of the book that they've read and the author. If they want, they can write a review. And there are paper entry slips which we put with the holes, so people can grab that when they pick up their holes and return it. And the form is online too. So we've received 40 entries so far. So the community seems to be engaged with the activities and that we are providing. And the children's librarians, as you know, continue to record story times on YouTube and on Facebook. All of you probably saw the one with Sonia in a shark costume demonstrating how to pick up holes. It was very cute. And the YA librarian, Annie Lee King, is producing a video every week, a short video with titles of new books. So she highlights new titles, very brief reviews of the title. She calls it New Book Smell. So that's on Instagram. Yeah, I continue to appreciate all our staff for their creativity with coming up with new programs and new ideas for promoting library services. So that's what I have for programs and services.
I was looking over some of the statistics and they really are impressive given these times.
Right.
So thank you to staff and to you.
And I just want to make a comment. I'm so appreciative that you're doing those stat reports again. We didn't have them for a while. And they're beneficial for us, but, you know, also just to highlight to the community as well. So thank you, Priya, and whoever has coordinated all those numbers for us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a group effort.
Well, it really is an impressive amount of services that you're providing under very restricted conditions.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, any other comments or questions on item 4 regarding programs and services?
Nope.
I don't think that's one we need to vote on. Is that correct? No.
No.
Okay. All right. So moving on to item 5, financial and legislative, to review and act upon the FY 2020 year-to-date report and to review and act to approve the FY 2022 budget proposal.
That's a typo. It should be
To be 2021, right? Yeah. Yeah. So review and act upon the fiscal year 2021 year-to-date report.
I had a question about this one under operating expenses, the fourth item. I'm not sure what it is, professional services or something. The year-to-date expended exceeds the budget. And since I can't read the whole thing, I'm not sure what it's for.
Oh, it is mainly CWMAR's fee that we pay to CWMARS, the professional fee that we pay, and that's a standard
To
amount.
be a member.
4,000, 55,000.
Okay.
Yes, for all the services that we share.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense because that's in
And
the.
it's a little over the allotment.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think we're right on target, 51.8%
Mm-hmm.
half a year.
Okay, any other questions, comments?
Nope.
Okay. Moving on to review and act to approve the FY 2022 budget proposal. And I know, Priya, you just sent us a revised draft.
Yeah, I had to revise some numbers. I'm sorry about the last minute changes. So it looks pretty reasonable. I think the projection for the level service based on the town manager's guidance, there's a slight increase of 1.68% from the fiscal year 2021. And that is one item is the salaries and wages. And that was based on the increase in wages in October 21, the slight increase in salaries. And the amount is 1.24% based on the increase in salaries and wages in October, and $3,000 in substitute staffing that I've requested. In 21, we did not have any amount allocated for that. So I've requested that because fiscal year 22, we would need to substitute if people go on vacation or any other reasons. So that is the increase in wages. And then the materials budget, I've projected an increase of $10,000 to meet increased costs, expansion of formats that are being used, and the demand based on increased usage of ebooks, e-audiobooks, and e-resources in general. There's an increase in one other line item, that is the repair and maintenance equipment, which includes all our technology expenses, software upgrades on computers, automated handling systems, and authority systems, and that's $1,111. So this is the level service budget, and the enhanced service budget request includes some additional personnel. We're requesting 10 additional weekly library page hours, a part-time reference librarian, and another seasonal circulation aide. The increase in library page hours is to meet changing needs of special services such as curbside services, the requirement to quarantine materials, etc. In the latter part of fiscal year 22, when the library is open for more traditional services, we will still likely have to continue with some of the virtual services we are providing now and meet community expectations of other programs and services. And of course, as you know, this is July 21 through June 22. So we have to be prepared for different scenarios then.
Yeah.
The part-time reference librarian position that I've requested is to meet growing demand for technology training and support, website and social media work, providing virtual chat reference, and planning in-person and virtual programming. As you know, all the librarians are wearing many hats these days and taking on a number of responsibilities and roles. So it's like we would like to have additional hours for a person who can, help with all these different needs. The third request is for an additional summer aid, as I anticipate a surge in library use when things get back to normal. I expect people to be, eagerly looking forward to getting back to using the library as a community center to socialize and gather for programs, children's story times, etc. So I think we will need to provide traditional services and the services that we are providing now through virtual means. So this accounts for a 2.48% increase in personnel expenses. So even the enhanced budget request is basically an increase of 5.38%, including the personnel changes, the materials, and the technology requirements. Any other questions? Oh, and I think I sent the capital budget request separately. That is to replace 1/3 of our computers in the next fiscal year, an amount of $44,400.
Does this requires a motion, an approval, correct?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. But
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
questions,
Any
concerns,
question?
observations?
Just a small question, Priya. The part-time reference desk person, she's also to provide some relief for our current full-time person on the reference desk. Is that
Yes.
which
yes,
is part of the
that's
plan?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that is also part of the request. That's right. The reference librarian is available during the day and maybe one night. So the evening hours, the Saturday hours, we don't have a specialized reference librarian. So this person would fill in those hours also.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
No?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, I'll take a roll. Joan?
Yes.
Dean?
Yes.
Lisa?
Yes.
Nancy?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Anne Marie?
Yes.
And myself, yes. Okay. Priya, when are the finance committee hearings?
It would be in March.
Until March, okay.
Yes, but before that, I have meetings with the town manager.
Yeah.
The week of January 25th. We don't have the dates yet. I think Claire and I would probably be present to the town manager.
Good.
Are you planning to do those meetings virtually? The budget meetings?
Yes.
Our new normal.
I know, isn't that?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Moving on to item 6, facility, equipment, and grounds.
One thing to report: the glass behind the reference desk. It's not a window. It's the glass partition behind the reference desk that separates the offices behind the reference desk from the public area. We put shades there to
Oh,
some privacy for the people working behind there, and shades also in the young adult librarian's office area. The public facilities did that, so that's a change.
well, that's a nice addition.
Good idea.
Okay. All right. Any other comments about facility, equipment, and grounds? No. Okay. Moving on to gifts and grants. Greater Worcester Community Foundation.
Yes, we were awarded a grant amount of $5,000 for the English Conversation Circle and the Memory Cafe programs for 2021.
That's great. That's great. And those are still going strong. I know the English Conversation Circle's schedule has been reduced a bit, but the Memory Cafe continues to meet twice a month.
Yes, yeah, we have 2 weekly sessions for the English Conversation Circle, 2 monthly sessions of the Memory Cafe.
Great, great. Okay, next item is personnel. We need to start the evaluation process for the library director, for Priya. And I believe a meeting with the personnel committee has been scheduled.
Yeah, it's going to be on Jan 25th. When I go over the goals for the library and for myself.
Right.
Great.
Right. Okay. All right. Any questions about that? Any input? No? Okay. Moving on to item 9, which is regarding the Shrewsbury Public Library Foundation and reviewing applications for the board vacancy. So I know last meeting, we reviewed some of the submissions of interest and was thrilled to see so many people having such great interest and wanting to advocate for the library. So I know I speak up on behalf of all of us. Thank you for everyone that submitted letters of interest. We really do appreciate it. But I think at this point we need to get the recommendation from the foundation members themselves in terms of what their recommendations are for who should fill that vacancy. Those vacancies, 2 vacancies actually.
They communicated with Claire. Well, Nancy can. Nancy muted.
I've reorganized my office, so I have to find that. The foundation board did come up with 2 of our recommendations, if you will. So let me take a look at that, and Priya might have those names if I can't find them.
Yes. Do you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead, Priya. I can't put my hands on it right now.
It was Mindy McKenzie and Raghu Raghunathan.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, and the board was very, very pleased with all 5 applicants, and we're very hopeful that that the other 3 who are not on the board will be instrumental in helping us move forward with fundraising efforts. So we're going to tap them for something no matter what. So.
Okay. Any discussion about this, or are people ready to vote on the recommendations for Minnie McKenzie and
Raghunathan.
Yes, I think so.
All
No, I
right.
think go along with what the foundation feels is best to work with them. So I move that we approve the recommendations from the Library Board Foundation.
I second it.
Okay, so we'll take a roll call. Joan?
Yes.
Dean?
Yes.
Lisa?
Yes.
Nancy?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Anne Marie?
Yes.
And myself, yes. Okay, well, welcome to the 2 new foundation board members.
Yeah,
All
I would
right.
also like to express my appreciation for all those who applied. This shows their commitment to the library and their advocacy for the library. So thank you to all those who applied, and welcome to the new board members.
Okay. Item 10, just a kind of a sense of how things are going with the Friends of the Shrewsbury Public Library.
We had our meeting last week, and the Friends have supported funding all the requests that our children's librarians, young adult librarian, and the adult services librarians had. In addition, they're also funding, providing supplementary funding to the Memory Cafe program, because the grant fund will not cover all the expenses. So I had requested the Friends Board, and they have committed to funding that also. And I'm very grateful to that. And Deb, if I may go back to the foundation board.
Sure.
The event that's sponsored by the foundation board, that's tomorrow, Professor Ibram Kendi's interview. We're really, really excited about it. And the response from the community has been wonderful. We have 700 people registered for the program, and they've just received the Zoom invite, so I'm hoping everybody will join us. And really excited about this event tomorrow. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to record it, so please remember to join us at 6:45. And thanks again to the Foundation Board for sponsoring this event.
And we're particularly pleased to have our own Kevin McKenna as one of our moderators. We're really pleased that he agreed to take that on. So
Right.
Reading.
Yeah, he was very excited when we reached out to him, as Mara Egan, middle school English teacher and person who has worked a lot with diversity-related issues with students and teachers. Just working it.
That's great.
Wonderful. Okay. Next item is policies. Is there anything new to
Nothing new.
discuss?
Yeah.
All right. Any other issues to come before the board tonight?
I don't have anything else. I think we've covered everything.
Okay. Anybody else have anything to bring up?
I just have a question, and that is the protocol for contacting the 2 new foundation board members. Is that something that Claire, as chair of the trustees, would?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll contact her and just make sure that happens. I'm sure she will.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. I don't think there's any other business to discuss tonight. So we can adjourn for tonight. And our next meeting is February 23rd. Is that right, Priya? Okay.
Yeah,
Which would be following our normal pattern.
right.
Okay. Okay.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right. All in favor, Joan,
Yes?
Dean,
Yes.
Lisa,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes?
April,
Yes.
Anne Marie,
Yes.
and myself, yes. All right. Thank you all. It's good to see everyone.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Stay
you.
safe.
Bye.
And Deb, you did a great